finally seeing progress. So let's read more. It's October now, so let's talk about what I'm going to be reading. So here is my TBR pile for October. It's not a very big pile though. I'm just going to be a bit conservative. First up is Consider Phlebas by Iain M. It's the first book in the Culture series, and I've already started reading it. I'm now up to page 26. That's not very far. But you see, my reading of this was interrupted. As you can see, it looks a little damaged, doesn't it? Actually, there was an accident with some water. I was drinking some water and the bottle tipped over and the cover came off. And this was inside a bag, so the entire bag got wet, including the book. So, as you can see, a lot of the pages are really wrinkly and it's still drying. It still feels a little bit damp inside, and it's been drying for nearly 2 weeks. When I read books, I tend to alternate between science fiction and fantasy. I recently finished a fantasy book, so this one is science fiction, although it kind of felt like fantasy in the first little bit, but it's definitely science fiction. I'm really looking forward to seeing where this series goes. I have the first 3 books, so I will be able to read all of those, hopefully by the end of this year, and I really want to get more. After that, I'm moving on to one of my most anticipated authors. I've really wanted to read this guy for a long time, and it is right here. It's the first book in the Mistborn series by Brandon Sanderson. The title is, actually, Mistborn, The Final Empire. So I've been really looking forward to reading this. Brandon Sanderson is one of the most highly rated authors, fantasy authors on Goodreads. And of course, I do want to read his other series, the Stormlight Archive, which I also have the first book of. In this series, what makes it really interesting to me is the magic system. I really enjoy the magic systems of different fantasy series. This one is not typical. It uses allomancy, which is basically using different kinds of metal to create different kinds of magic. I don't know very much about it, but that's basically what I've heard. I'm really looking forward to reading this as well as the rest of the series. So I'm only keeping it to these 2 books. I hope I can finish both of them. If I do happen to read another one, well, it's the next book in the Culture series. And October is the month that I'm going to try to both read and write every day. I'm going to try to read a bit of these books every day, as well as write. So hopefully I will have a short story finished this month. That would be my biggest goal, actually. So what did you think of these books, if you've read them? Let me know what you thought in the comment section below, but please don't give me any spoilers. I really don't want to hear them. If you like this video, then please give it a big thumbs up, and if you want to see some more videos about books, especially fantasy and science fiction, then please subscribe down below and check out those videos over there. You might find something you like. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.